Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about auto roofing in The Sims 4. As you probably already know, there is not actually an auto roof option in The Sims 4, but this method is almost as good and it gives you the exact same results as an auto roofing option would have given. We're going to start with just a one-story, but then I'll show you how this can work on a two-story build as well. The first thing you want to do is take a hipped roof and cover the largest possible portion of the build. For us, that's going to be right here, and after pulling the eaves down, we can see that roof just looks way too big. No worries, we're just going to drop the pitch down to about there. Next, copy your roof piece. You're going to line up one corner with the next piece you want to cover, and then drag in the other corner. There you go. And then do the same thing for all the other bits and pieces of your build that are sticking out. This will ensure that all of the pitches are the same, all of the eaves are going to line up, the roof will look uniform, there won't be any awkward valleys for water to pool, and at the end you are left with a totally normal looking roof. If you want to branch out from here, you can of course delete any portion of the roof and replace it with a different shape. For example, I think a nice gabled roof would look great right here. So let's just pull that in, make sure that the pitch matches up. Of course, throw on the matching siding, and there we go. Now the roof line is broken up, your build looks great. And after you finish it off with some roof trim and texture, you can't even tell that this is technically an auto-roofed build. Now, does the same technique work for a two-story build? Technically yes, but it is a little bit more complicated. We'll go over that now. As you can see, I've added a second story to this build. Now let's talk about some of the similarities and differences to roof this cohesively now. We're going to start the same way, which is grabbing a hipped roof and covering the largest portion of the upper story possible. Again, drag down the eaves and adjust the pitch to make it look not quite so top heavy. Copy, place, and then line up your corners. With this particular example, we are going to have to also extend this to pull it back and blend in. The next tricky bit is going to be the level down, because we want to make sure that we don't have any roofs facing toward the inside of the build. For example, we don't just want to put this here, because if it rains, water is going to fall into this gap, and we don't want that. So, if you have two walls covered and two walls empty, you're going to want to use a half gabled roof. You can drag this down to match the pitch of the roof above or even lower, and then copy that to any other portions of the roof like this one that are also covered by two walls and have two sides open. Over here we have two roofs where we have three sides open and one side covered by a wall. So for these we are going to use the half-hipped roof. Make sure the open side is facing toward the roof of your build. Extend this out and drop the pitch down a bit to match the rest of your build. We can go ahead and copy that and place it over here. So that's how you cover a piece of roof that has one side touching a wall. Now technically this portion of the roof is also open on three sides and has one wall on the back. It's actually pretty long and skinny, so if we copy this, place it, push it back and pull it over, we can see that we get a perfectly nicely blended little piece of roof here covering the door. You can once again finish this up with some matching roof trim and texture, and again, you have a roof that looks totally normal but is technically following an auto roof process. As always, leave a like if this content helped you. Don't forget to subscribe to check out the rest of the roofing content coming at you this month. I hope you enjoyed this crash course on how to auto roof your own builds. I hope this helps you feel a little bit less afraid of roofing. If you just follow a couple of simple rules, you're going to end up with a great roof that nobody's going to be able to tell you followed a quote-unquote auto roof process for. If you'd like to see more tutorials on this channel, check out the top card for a playlist of all the tutorials I've put on the channel recently, and check out the bottom card for a playlist of all of the roofing tutorials I have on this channel so far. Comment if you have any questions or concerns, and I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow.